Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, rabbits and squirrels. That's right, it's me, Bassmanian Devil here again. And finally the time is upon us. We have Black Ops 4 Beta. We've been waiting for this for quite a while, and finally we're able to test it out. Today I just wanted to go over my first thoughts and opinions on the beta and how everything's working out for me personally so far. And first off, I want to give Treyarch a huge congratulations on what I feel it was a successful launch to their beta. We know how Call of Duty World War II worked out. There was major issues at the beginning, servers crashing constantly. It was chaos. But Treyarch, well done. Now, to get into a little bit of the things that I've found that have a little bit of a negative aspect to them. The first thing I want to talk about is the time between matches. It's extensive, to say the least. I've got a theory as to why they added the extra time, and I'll get into that in a second. But I mean, come on, it's sometimes 2 and 3 minutes between matches. We are testing the beta. We want to go through the gameplay. We want to see how everything works. All that downtime means less playtime. But my thoughts on this is they wanted to add the extra time in the beta to give people time to go in and tweak their class setups and loadouts, etc. But I think the time they added is entirely way too much. I can understand them wanting us to be able to go in and give us time to learn the user interface and the different ways that we can adjust things and what all there is to adjust, and check out your attachments and your wild cards and your specialist abilities and all that stuff. But 2 to 3 minutes, if you can't do it within 45 seconds or so, just back out of the lobby. There's plenty of people playing the beta. You're not going to have an issue finding a lobby again. So I think that should have been a little bit less, but I understand exactly why they did it, if that's why they did it. Another thing one of the biggest pet peeves that I have at the moment is that cotton picking seeker drone. Way too overpowered. Way too overpowered. It holds you for somewhere between like 8 and 10 seconds. At least that's what it feels like. I might be wrong. But the only way that I've been able to start avoiding them things is, as you can see in the gameplay behind me, I start running engineer. Then you can see him coming, and that gives you time to shoot him. And another thing that I did notice on a couple occasions, it might have happened every time and I just not saw it, but when the seeker drone first hit me, square popped up on my screen for just a brief millisecond. Now, I don't know if you can hit square and it will cancel out the seeker drone as long as the square is appearing on your screen, or if it weakens it and lessens the time that it holds on to you. I'm not sure. But either which way, if you can hit square and cancel it, I think they need to give you a little bit more time to hit square, or just do away with that aspect of it completely and just nerf the time that the seeker drone has you in its grasp. Another thing that I found kind of aggravating is the body armor. Now, I saw somebody tweet yesterday that the body armor increased their health, well, not really their health, but gave them like a 40% extra protection. And they said, so if it took 5 shots to kill him before, now it's going to take about 7 shots. I don't know if that's true, because there's been times that I have shot somebody with the body armor and I've gotten 4, 5 hit markers showing body armor before they even took any damage. Well, I'm not even sure they took damage, because by the time I got 4 or 5 hit markers on them, they turned around and pretty much melted me. I think that's something that needs to be looked into and addressed. It puts me in mind of the freaking hit detection on the riot shields in World War II, and we all know how everybody loves the hit detection on the riot shields in World War II. So it's just something that I found a little bit annoying on my end. Speaking of riot shields, The specialist that runs the riot shield with the pistol that you can stick through the little hole, that pistol needs a nerf or something, or you need to be able to crack that specialist easier. There was a guy yesterday that I was playing against that had hunkered down into a corner. I mean, literally had his back in the corner, planted his riot shield, and was mapping people with that pistol. There should be no reason that he should be able to do that. Lower the range, nerf the range on the pistol or something. It's just a little overpowered in my opinion. Now, speaking of the specialist, the dog, I forget which specialist it is, but the dog I think is extremely underpowered. I ran with him a couple different times. I probably called a dog in 7 or 8 times, and out of those times that I called that dog in, I might have gotten 2 kills, 3 maybe at the most. He just runs around barking and gets shot. I mean, it's almost a useless specialist ability in my opinion. Now, I don't want everybody to think that all I'm doing is bashing the game, because I'm not. I'll be honest with you. As somebody of, how can I put this? As somebody with extremely average skill in Call of Duty, I've enjoyed the beta so far immensely. I just wanted to point out a few things that me as the average player have noticed that could use a little bit of work. See there, I got that seeker drone destroyed because of that engineer. I saw him coming. But anyway, I got off track there. Another thing, and I think it comes up here shortly in the gameplay. Yeah, it does. Using the stem shot while you're shooting, I don't think you should be able to do that. It does. It comes up right here. You'll watch this. No, it wasn't this one. There's another one where I'm kind of, yeah, right there. He comes around, hip firing, sliding, he's stabbing himself in the leg with a stem shot. Nah, I should have had that kill, but he's able to do 900 things at one time. I don't like that. Maybe it's just because, you know, maybe my skill base doesn't allow me to do that, and I just find it really annoying that that kind of thing can happen. I don't know, but that's just my opinion on it. And there's another one, I don't know if the clip's already played or not, but the sniping. I have a sneaky, I won't even say sneaky, I have a sinking feeling that the sniping is going to be entirely overpowered in this game. I'm afraid what's going to happen is it's going to turn into Snipe Ops 2 again, where everybody's running around quit scoping. There was one time where I had a head glitch, put 4 or 5 shots into the sniper while he was mid-sprint, and he was still able to come around, aim down sight, and pick me off the head glitch. I don't think that that should be able to go on. I think that's just entirely way too overpowered. But we'll see how everything plays out. I do understand this is just a beta, and I'm not going to pass any judgment on the game whatsoever. I've enjoyed it, and I hope to continue to enjoy it. And we'll see what happens when the game goes live. And I don't want to end things on negative. So one of the things that I have found the most enjoyable, well, I won't say the most enjoyable, but one of the things that I've really liked is the Best Play camera. It's so theatrical. They put a lot of time and effort into making that something that people would want to watch. It's pretty cool. It almost turns it into a mini movie. But anyway, that's my initial thoughts and opinions on the beta so far. Let me know in the comment section down below what are your thoughts. What do you see that needs changed? What do you think needs changed? What do you like about the game? I'd be interested to see what everybody's thoughts and opinions are on this. But anyway, until the next time, as always, I am Bassmanian Devil. Glad to be able to bring you this video. And remember, you can't catch anything unless you get your bait wet. Have a great day and enjoy the beta.